And we're rolling. I don't think I can't hear me. Like that. Oh, now I can hear myself.
Yeah. See, now we're getting to know things. Now we know so much.
I'd rather not.
I know. It's kind of nice to not know.
Yeah.
How the sausage
make it someone else
made.
Oh, but just make it also someone else's problem, then you don't.
Right. It's great to be able to just like call the sound guy. Except for when he's not here.
But he is here though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's almost always here. Yeah. Except sometimes he's got to like go to the hardware store or something. And then we've got to be like, ugh, he's at Ace Hardware. Sponsor me.
Why? Why do you want them to sponsor you?
Because Ace is the place with the helpful
well, hardware
face or whatever.
Folks! I like hardware faces better.
Oh.
Beware and warning. And welcome, everybody, to Choose Your Own Book Club.
Yeah. This is a book club all about choosing. I don't know what you say next. I kind of tuned it out.
Yeah, I don't know why you started.
I don't know
you
either.
You didn't have to. No one forced you to.
No, you weren't saying anything, so I thought, oh my gosh, you're waiting for me to say something?
No,
and I was like, okay,
we were having a moment. We were having a moment.
Okay.
I looked into your soul and you panicked.
I did. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be known. I have to talk. And I was like, okay, it's the book club, all about choosing the book.
Is it hot in here? Why is it so hot in here?
You guys, does it smell like burnt toast? Oh,
well, let me tell you, Abby, because clearly you don't know what this podcast is about.
I just zone out during this
that's
part.
Fine.
And I just go, yeah, it definitely is.
Well, to anyone that needs to know, this is a podcast all about the Choose Your Own Adventure books. And the many choices we make along the way.
Totally is. What?
So my name's Peter. I'm a librarian.
My name's Abby. I'm also a librarian. See, that's the moment I come back to.
I pointed to you, and so you knew.
When I get that like cue, then I'm like, line.
Yeah, Abby usually does stomp off, and she has to go into her trailer.
So you thought that the trailer was for Peter, but really it's for me. There's a trailer at my own house for me. Is
it a she shed? She sheds by the seashore.
Yeah, it's a for me fort.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah, I like a fort or a treehouse.
I don't like a treehouse. I don't like outside. Like a fort you can make inside.
No, I like treehouses though. I would like it if they were like, totally waterproof and you could like live in them.
Okay. I thought you meant like you were afraid of sinking. I thought that's what you meant.
Well, I mean, I always am, yeah. Because water is evil and it wants to hurt us.
Kill you, yeah. But that's not necessarily the worry. The worry is more
that all my cool stuff in there is going to get wet. Like if I put my comics in there, oh no, now my comics are wet because it rained.
And your tin can with the string is going to rust. You don't want that.
I know. How am I going to call my best friend next door?
I actually tried doing that, the tin can thing.
Yeah?
It actually does work.
Yeah?
It's just not how it works in the movies.
Oh.
Like the line has to be like perfectly straight, perfectly taut.
Yeah.
And also you can only do it over like very short distances.
Right.
So you're better off usually just like yelling to that person.
Hey, Mom, I want mac and cheese. Makes sense.
Makes more sense than this book, Grand Canyon Odyssey.
This book was a lot. And also at the same time, not much. It was like trying to grab steam with your hands.
Like Tears in Rain.
That's the sound of me trying to grab hold of this book.
Well, this is number 43, but it's by J. Leibold. And the first book we covered of his was Sabotage.
Yeah.
So I guess let's just get right into this book with Choose Your Own Summary.
Yeah.
So Abby, you're going to summarize this book in 60 seconds or less. You're going to choose how you want to do it.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you two options. Option number one, there's a conquistador character in this book. And I heard from a reliable source that when you were doing this book, you had a voice for the conquistador.
Yeah, my throat still hurts from doing that voice. But yeah.
So yeah, you can do that. I want to hear your conquistador voice. Do a summary of this.
No!
Or option number 2 is this book is about tiny horses, which is an actual thing. But just in my mind, I'm picturing like a very tiny horse. So I want you to be like a cowboy, ride a tiny horse, get more and more frustrated with this tiny horse as you're riding.
Yee nah. That sounds fun, but I think I'll do the conquistador voice.
I figured.
Now, here's the thing, guys. Conquistador voice I am doing is a little bit French, even though I know that's not accurate to where conquistadors are coming from. Also, I want to say it's always okay to make fun of conquistadors because that is definitely punching up.
Yeah, definitely. They're colonizers and...
Yeah. It's okay to make fun of colonizers. Mm-hmm. I don't remember this guy's name. Senor Don Pizarro de Manquilla. Mm-hmm. He's kind of hot. You can cut that out.
Nope. I'm doubling it. Making it louder.
He's going to turn that into a remix.
He's hot.
He's hot.
All right. So 60 seconds starts.
Yep.
Now.
Hello, I'm some guy, and a rancher has lost a bunch of horses. He asked me to go find them.
Got a little Muppety.
I know. I'm going to find these horses with my friend who is an indigenous woman. We're going on a raft down the Colorado River. Yes.
You had a little shoulders when you said river. Halfway there.
And the river is crazy. It has rapids. We're going down the rapids, and if we slide off the rapids, we go back in time. Whoa! If we don't go off the rapids, sometimes we find the horses. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes
10 seconds.
We find a coyote who is bringing us through back at the time. Other times we find horses. Other times we find wrestlers.
Done.
Okay.
That wasn't too bad.
Thanks.
It was really entertaining.
Thank you.
It not only sounded Muppety, but you were doing Muppet arms too.
Yes.
Just like flailing around.
Definitely. He's a real fun character to talk like.
Mm-hmm. Not a fun character in reality, but I guess we'll probably get to him.
Yeah, no, he's the worst.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Uh-huh.
So I guess let's just start off. So 2 weeks ago, a rancher named Bill Whidden called you with a mission.
Big Bill?
Not just a job, it's a mission. My horses keep disappearing. I've lost nearly 36 head over the past few months.
Is that really what you call a dozen horses? Like a group of horses is a head? I thought that was cattle.
Well, this isn't the best researched book.
No.
For the most part.
Okay, yeah.
So who knows?
Valid.
See, our ranch is on the...
I said Kaibab?
Kaibab, okay. Kaibab Plateau above the north ridge of the Grand Canyon. And the strange thing is that hoofprints just vanish at the edge of the canyon. We're completely baffled.
It's called Your Horses Are Pegasus. Pegasuses?
Pegasi. Mm-hmm.
They can fly. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Or perhaps they're seahorses.
And then I put my glasses on.
Yeah!
The CSI theme starts.
CSI?
Yeah, horse
okay.
CSI.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So it says, I know your reputation as a river runner, which river runner sounds like you...
Like a rum runner or
yes,
something?
it sounds like you're like bootlegging something.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
So I know your reputation as a river runner. We want to hire you to float down the canyon and find the horses.
Is it just that these are common terms and we are just not of this lifestyle so much that we don't know what it is?
Oh, we're librarians, Abby, so of course we know everything about this.
We also didn't do any Googling before we started.
I did a little bit for some of the more cultural things, which we'll get into.
Okay.
Not for this, though. So you do not hesitate to accept the job. You can't promise you find the horses. You're going to do your best. So you call your friend, Delia, and she's a Navajo Native American, indigenous, who knows the secrets of the desert and canyons of the Southwest. And so right off the bat, I'm like, hold on, partner. We're going into some trouble in territory.
I was like, oh no, there's a snake in my boot.
Yes, because given the legacy of these books so far, were, at least I wasn't necessarily excited about.
It's giving appropriation.
Yes. So yeah, she gets excited.
Yeah, she's pumped. When do we leave?
And then so you start kind of packing up. And I thought this next paragraph was so fascinating. So your fascination with the canyon began when you heard stories about time travel.
Immediately I said no. I was like, nuh-uh, this cannot be part of the cave of time and space.
It is said that just as the rock walls of the canyon are a reflection of the eons of geological time, which is true, because you can literally see the layers.
Yes.
Certain travelers who descend into the gorge also descend into the corridors of time. What?
It's like the halls of medicine. Just as you descend into the halls of medicine, when you got a sore throat? Did you ever see those commercials when you were a kid?
Oh, I don't. No.
You don't remember that? I always wanted Halls when, the Halls cough drops.
Mm-hmm.
Because those commercials looked so enticing. It's like, I want to go to the halls of medicine. It's like all the little Halls cough drops.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
Oh, my God.
I'm picturing like the Hall of Presidents, though, with like bad animatronics. And they come alive at night.
That would be great. If they could come alive and fix my sore throat, I would be okay with that.
Or you could just not do a conquistador voice all the time.
Yeah, that's true. That's my family's fault.
So certain travelers descend into the corridors of time. Some say it is an infernal underworld. The Grand Canyon. Ooh, infernal underworld.
Yeah, that sounds like something that a conspiracy theorist would definitely say.
Or it just sounds like a bad D&D adventure. You find yourself at a Grand Canyon. Roll for initiative.
They would spell it with an E at the end, though. That's how you know it's the naughty version.
Or the old-timey. Some say it's a place of vision.
Yeah, you definitely can see it.
Coming in hot.
It's real big.
So yeah, you have a 16-foot rubber raft. It will take you 277 miles down the river. So you have food for 4 weeks. Maps.
That's a long time.
Right.
4 weeks?
Mm-hmm. How
are you fitting that in a raft?
Well, because your raft is huge. I mean, if you think about 16 feet.
I know, but 4 weeks of food? That's a lot.
I mean, it's all just like granola bars, I'm sure, and
soup. It's beans. It's just cans and cans of beans. You're going to eat like
Blazing Saddles.
Yeah. It's just fart city in that raft. That's how you're powering it down the river, actually.
Abby.
What?
Now you're punching down.
Fart jokes are always funny. Always.
So everything is stashed. You're ready to go. The horses have a particular mark on them. It's the Lazy J bar Z.
Now, does the bar mean like a dash? So it's just like...
I think it's just like, it's a line across a Z.
What?
I don't know. Like a Lazy J is probably like line on side, and the Z is like probably has like a line through it.
Okay.
Also thought, great rapper name.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, it's like Jay-Z's name when he's sleepy.
Well, I was thinking, what would your horse brand be?
I wouldn't brand a horse.
Oh, okay.
Ever. I would give him a friendship bracelet.
Well, I think it'd just be my face with like a big thumbs up. That'd be mine.
You'd be like, yeah, the horse with a big giant grin on its butt. Hard to miss.
So at last you're all ready, and you and Delia put on your life jackets. And so you're kind of at the start of your trip. This trip is going to take 4 weeks, and then you drop this on Delia. Oh, so you asked Delia if she thinks it's possible to travel through time in the canyon.
You're like, I've got some stuff I really want to redo in the past. I did a spelling bee. And I spelled continent wrong because I was flustered. Mm-hmm. I put in too many ins. So it was like continent. And I know I can do it right if I just go back in time. I can do it right, Delia, if we can figure out how to go back. So can you use your special magic indigenous person senses and help me?
Can you imagine like you're on this 4-week trip? And you are just starting it and be like, so, time travel. Think we can do it?
Yeah. She's like, wow, not even going to ask me anything about the weather?
Because the weather factors into this. Like a day into your trip.
Yeah.
Like there are flood warnings and like you got to do things
Not
or else you
gonna ask
die.
me what I've been reading lately, how my parents are doing.
Mhm.
Not going to ask me any other small talk things. Just going right in for the weird existential, do you think this canyon supports time travel kind of stuff?
Of course, she doesn't know anything about it. She said, it may be possible. The canyon is a very powerful place. So again, we're going into kind of like indigenous magic, kind of for no reason. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of the only reason she's there, unfortunately, for my opinion.
Yeah, and it's not cool.
Right.
And then she right away is like, oh, and Coyote is a trickster.
Yes.
And you're like, what?
And so, yeah, that will play into one of the branches.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, Coyote is a great trickster and known for sorcery. He can change himself into any shape. So, yeah, you're interrupted by the roar of a large rapid downstream. This must be Soap Creek. Should we run it? And Delia says, it's awfully late in the day. Maybe we should wait till morning. On the other hand, it would feel good to get the first big rapid under our belt. I feel this shouldn't even be a choice because, like, you're both experienced. Like, why would you necessarily want, like, the first rapid under your belt? Like, wouldn't you just, doesn't that kind of happen all the time?
Because it's getting close to nighttime, Peter. And the water wants to kill you, Peter. It's scary.
So what did you do? Did you do the rapid right away? Did you wait?
No, I am terrified of this.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I didn't want to do this right away.
Right. I waited too.
I seriously, one time for my best friend's birthday, we went on this like, river rafting thing. And there were small rapids. And I literally, like, there was no way for me to go around it, like get out of the river and walk my little kayak around it. I had to go down it. And I seriously had a panic attack.
Oh, boy.
Like when I got to the bottom.
Oh.
And like I had to take my life vest off because I was like having a serious panic attack.
Oh,
like,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Are there any other ones on this? They're like, yeah, several. I'm like, oh, great. And water wants to kill you, as you find out multiple times in this.
But it's okay. Other things will kill you too.
Yeah, that's true. So I decided to camp for the night.
Yeah, me too. If you do the river run, there's a couple different options.
Oh, there's so many more fun options.
Yes. Yeah, this is the branch we're doing right now is a little bit of a dead end.
When I did this with my son last night, he decided to run Soap Creek right away.
And so there's a couple things. Either you find out about the weather, which you should have known about before you started, but here we are.
Yeah. I mean, what year was this published?
85.
There was definitely weather reporting.
There was definitely weather in general.
Meteorology existed.
Yes. And so, yeah, you got to like basically escape the canyon. Or you go under the water and you go back in time. It becomes Cave of Time, basically.
Back in time.
And I thought that you would appreciate it because it actually is a cave of time and not a cave of time and space because you stay in the same spot.
Correct.
The rating bumps up for you just because of that, I figured.
Exactly. It was great.
So I guess let's get into first runs. I think we're going to be somewhat similar. Do you know what you did?
Yeah. So I decided to camp there for the night. As you're camping, you kind of are snuggling up by your campfire and everything. And all of a sudden, you're sitting here and Delia is telling you about these little horses that got that got trapped in the canyon long ago. And they evolved from being regular size horses into these little teeny tiny horses.
And I immediately thought of like Little Sebastian or like a mini horse.
Oh, yeah, totally.
But that's not. So this was actually a thing. I don't know if it was in this area. I wasn't able to find it, but there is like a breed of horses slightly tinier than a regular horse.
Yeah.
But they're not ponies.
Yeah. And they're half the size of normal horses. They're too wild to be tamed. All of a sudden, though, you see some yellow eyes behind Delia. And you have to decide, are you going to follow the yellow eyes? Or are you going to resist the lure and stay where you are? And of course, I'm like, I'm going to go and follow those yellow eyes.
Yellow eyes are watching you.
You're just following these yellow eyes and they just keep like disappearing, reappearing.
Yes.
So you kind of have to just keep like following and chasing them. And then all of a sudden you're on this narrow ledge and they disappear again. So you have to run ahead to where you last saw the eyes.
Or you can go back.
Or turn back.
So what'd you do?
And I was like, okay, I'm going to run ahead.
I did that too.
And see if I can find him. Oh my God, is this going to be the first time ever that we had the same run through?
It might be.
So I ran ahead to where I saw him and you get there and you're on this narrow ledge and you saw where they last were, and you're like, okay, they're not there. But then you look over to the left and they're there. And you're like crawling along this side of the canyon, and you get over there, and there's this kind of like little like cave into the cliff. And so the eyes go in there and you follow them. There's kind of like nothing in there, but you hear soft footsteps.
Yes.
You have to like follow the footsteps.
Or you also hear a voice too.
Yeah. And then you hear this voice that's like, hey, where are you going?
So you can either do the footsteps or you can either try to find the voice. Because
you can't really, like you look and you can't really see anyone. So I followed the footsteps because I was like, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Well, you did a Peter path.
Right. Well, I was already doing this one thing and I was like, I don't want to talk to some random person in the dark. That's going to get me killed. I'm like going along and I turn a corner and I see feathers and rattlesnake skins and pottery. And then there's like a big human skeleton.
Yes.
And I was like, ugh! And the picture is great. So I'm going to put that up on the Instagram for sure. And then you hear a scream coming from somewhere.
Yes.
Should I help someone? Could be someone in need. What should I do? And my instinct is usually go and help the person in need. But I was like, oh, what if it's that same person who was trying to talk to me earlier and now they're just trying to get me to go back by them? So I was like, I don't know. I'm going to stick with the footsteps.
Oh, okay. Can we do the scream though really quick?
Yes.
So what happens if you do the scream?
If you follow the echo of the scream, you turn and run towards the scream and you regret leaving the footsteps right away. As you're walking towards the scream, it intensifies and you're following it. And then finally you come across this big, huge pit.
Yes.
And you throw like a rock into it and it never lands. And you just kind of start losing your mind at the edge of this pit as the scream is getting louder and louder. You clap your hands over your ears. You're trying to like filter the sound out, but it fills your head. It's
and
like
then
you're being possessed.
You slip in?
Yeah, you fall over the edge of the pit and you start screaming. And then you realize your scream is the scream that lured you into the pit.
It was very Lovecraftian. That was a very cool ending.
It was very cool.
But you didn't do that.
But I did not do that. I stuck with the footsteps. I see all of these horses, different sizes, big sizes, little sizes. They're all in this big meadow. And
just right sizes.
Goldilocks situation of horses. And there are Bill's horses too. Yay. Found Bill's horses. And also the little horses are there too. And I'm like, where's the footsteps though? I've been following them this whole time. Up ahead of me is an animal with silver fur. And it's sitting there and it's looking at me. And it turns and walks over by me. It starts talking and it says, hey, I led you here. I'm Coyote.
Right.
I was trying to avoid mysticism, but in this path, it's impossible, I think.
Right. Much. Yeah. This is only mysticism for this path.
Yeah. Coyote tells me that the horses came specifically to this little area to join their long lost ancestors, the little horses. They're very happy here and they don't want to leave. Then I have to decide, am I going to leave the horses here or am I going to try to take them back?
Right.
And I decided to leave them there because I wanted them to be happy, which was the correct choice.
Yeah, because if you take them,
if you try to take them,
it's another grisly ending.
They stampede you to death.
Yes. And it's explained, or it's described as like there's nothing left of you.
Yeah, if you turn and leave the horses, Coyote's like, okay, well, just follow the stream and you will find a trail. It will take you right back to your camp. And yeah, you get back to camp and you tell Delia all the stuff. This is great. I found the horses. I left the horses. What am I going to tell Bill? And that was my first run through.
All right. I had a similar situation. So again, we both did the same path until
You confronted the voice.
I confronted the voice.
Which is so un-Peter-like.
But also, like, if I'm in, like, a lost situation, I'd be like, excuse me, ma'am, I'm lost. Like, do you know where my mom is? I will.
I guess so, yeah.
So yeah, I go to the voice. It is Coyote, but it's Coyote in the shape of, like, a Gila monster.
Yeah. He asks you riddles.
Yes. And so, yeah, you ask him, like, hey, where are the horses? And he's like, oh, well, you must answer my riddle. And the riddle is, I have a mouth, but I can't talk. What am I?
And you're like, that's not fair. There's more than one answer to that.
Yes. So there's only two answers. It's a cave or it's a river. Mm-hmm. I did river. Let's just say I did cave because it's a little bit more interesting. If you do cave, he's like, that was technically right, but that wasn't the answer I was looking for. And then so you have to do another riddle. And the riddle is something about like, I grow, but I'm also the Grand Canyon. Yeah. So the answer is the Grand Canyon. So you can either say Grand Canyon or you can say, I don't have time for riddles.
Yeah, it's like, hey, knock it off. Let me go back to my camp.
Right. Mm-hmm. And if you say, I don't want to do riddles, riddles are dumb.
Riddles are for babies.
Yes. He takes you and he turns into an eagle. And he takes you, he grabs you, and he throws you into this big nest. And the nest has a bunch of human bones, and the nest has a bunch of horse bones in it. So he probably ate the horses.
Oh, girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
And then you realize you're going to be next, basically.
Yeah, you're his din-din.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, if you answer the riddles right, basically it's the same outcome is that he took the horses and they're back with their ancestors, the little horses, and they're much happier now. And
they're his captive lunch.
Yeah, basically. Or well, he doesn't say that they're his lunch, but based on this other path, I mean, was he lying and like kind of like, oh, the puppy's upstate now and on a farm and much happier? Is it kind of that situation?
Right. Right. Right, Peter. That sounds great.
Basically, that whole branch was kind of a dead end.
Yeah. If you don't follow the lure of the eyes into the night, whatever, then you basically like just get back on the river the next day. And it's like, oh, you complete all of the rapid runs successfully. You're so good at this. But I mean, you can find the horses that way too.
So I guess the more interesting choice was to... What was the original choice?
Run the rapid.
Yeah, to go on the rapid right away.
Yes, Arthur chose that right away. Basically right away. It's got this great line. A tongue of smooth, fast water draws you in. And I'm like, what kind of book is this? A tongue of smooth, fast water? Jeez Louise.
Oof.
You make sure your bow is pointed straight into the haystack's enormous frothing waves waiting at the end of the tongue. What? You hit them head on. Like, oh my gosh. So anyway, it was just very like, is that what people talk about when they're talking about going rapiding?
I mean, that's why it's so popular.
Adventuring is wild stuff. So anyway, you get tongued by this rapid. You make it all the way through it, but Delia is out the boat.
Yes.
She's still in the tongue. So you're like, I gotta get my girl out of there. You look for her frantically. She's downriver. Her arms are flailing. She struggles to stay afloat. She's getting lapped up. Discover yourself, Delia.
So you can either throw her a line.
Or try to pull her out by hand. So Arthur decided to toss her a rope because he was like, I don't want to get pulled in. She's going to go frantic and pull me in.
Yeah, because that's 100% what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, so toss her a rope. Rope falls short of her outstretched arm, so you haul it in, try to throw it to her again. But in your rush to save her, you forget to navigate the rest of the rapid. The raft gets turned sideways, flips, and then you are also flung out.
Yes, and then this is where it starts to get crazy because then we start getting into time travel.
Yeah, boat's carried away. And you're like, uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
And so there's, I think, I counted 3 different time travel paths.
Yeah. So this one that Arthur and I first went through was where you come back out of the water and this loud voice behind you barks, quit playing in the water, help unload the boats. And you're like, you whirl around and there's a man before you with a bushy brown beard and penetrating gray eyes. He only has one arm.
Yes.
And you're like, I know this man from my deep knowledge of river lore. This is Major Powell.
Yes, and this is an actual historical figure.
That's my name. You look as if you've seen a ghost. Go put on some decent clothes. Now, I want to point out that you are wearing jeans and
which they
flannel.
Had. Yes, which they had.
And you are wearing jeans when you're going on a river rafting trip. Now, when I go in the river or anywhere near the river, if I'm even on my dad's boat, I am not wearing jeans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing something that if I have to swim,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be like weighed down by the massive weight of denim,
It'll take you hours to dry off.
right? You're going in there in your Jenkos? What are you doing? And flannel
Mm-hmm.
also. Like, what are you doing? Both of those things are going to take forever to dry.
Mm-hmm.
You're an experienced river runner and this is what you're wearing? Buddy.
I agree. But it gets
But anyway,
funnier.
It
What page are you on?
I'm on 75 right
Okay.
now. So you go and change. You find some clothes.
Mhm.
You find like some long johns
Yes.
and pants,
Yes.
wool pants. And then Major Powell is like, hey, I got to go up and make some observations.
Yes. So you can go with him or you can stay in camp.
Yeah. We went with him.
Yes. Which you should do because it gets a little crazy.
Yeah, it's real funny. So you go up these cliffs and he's like, okay, you take the lead.
Mhm.
I'll follow you. So you climb. You're like, I'm a great climber.
Mhm.
I'm going to kick this cliff's butt. So
Uh-huh.
you get up there and you look down and Powell's like not even close. He's
Right.
stuck on a ledge. He's like, I'm stuck. I can't move up or down. I should do it in my Powell voice. I'm stuck. I can't move up or down. That one hurts me too. So you lean over and you realize that you had made a difficult move that was a little tricky for yourself, but it's impossible for Powell because he only has one arm. Ableism.
But I mean, the fact that he was able to do this trip historically is phenomenal.
Yeah, good for him. But anyway, he's like, I can't hold on much longer. Do something. And you're like,
So you can either go back to camp.
terrible choice. Or you can take off your long johns and try to pull them up with them. So
Yes. But it specifically says you put them on. It's not like you're carrying them with you.
no. So you take off your wool pants, then take off your long johns
Yes.
and throw them down to Powell. So you're like, here, grab my pants. Now I'm imagining you up there just totally naked from the
Because
waist
that's what
down.
long johns were.
They were your undies. So you're up there pulling a grown man up with your underwear, essentially. You are naked, waist down. It is all out there. Your Grand Canyon is exposed to the Grand Canyon. And
Well, that's staying in.
Powell gets up there. He finally gets up thanks to your underwear.
Yes.
And he has a bemused look on his face, probably because he's staring at you naked as you're pulling your long johns and pants back on. And he goes, I always seem to be getting myself into trouble. I'm sure glad you changed clothes.
So yeah, you can either keep going on the expedition with him, or you can try to find your way back. Kind of the more interesting, or you can leave the expedition.
Yeah, so
With
you
a bunch
can
of other
stay,
people?
or you can get back into the river and try to find your way back to your own time.
But one of the more interesting choices is, again, you can do this long john choice, or you can do just try to go back to camp and get help. If you go back to camp and get help, you get a whole bunch of people, and then you go back up and he didn't make it, like he fell. And so then all the people are like, well, someone else has to lead the expedition. Hey kid, we choose you.
This is how you get your river runner experience.
I mean, basically. And so it's so weird that like, hey kid, this person we've just met for basically an hour, who's a complete stranger to us, who kind of accidentally killed our captain. You're the captain now.
Well, it's like in the Santa Claus,
Yes.
you know, if you accidentally kill Santa Claus and put on the suit, then you become the Santa Claus. Same thing goes with Major Powell. If you accidentally kill him by not taking off your long johns and handing them to him, then you become Major Powell.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you can either become the captain or not. If you don't become the captain, the person they pick ends up killing you all. Yeah. So, I mean, that was an interesting choice. And it makes the time travel thing make a lot more sense, because this is kind of, I think this is interesting. There's a really good Nathan Hale's Hazardous Tales. One of the books is about the Grand Canyon expedition. And yeah, I think like 10 people did it. Only 6 people made it at the end. So it's a really interesting story. And again, that the fact that he was, only had one arm, the fact that he was able to do this is at the time was very phenomenal.
Yeah.
So it's a very interesting story. It almost should have been the whole book.
Yeah.
I think so.
We did try to get back to our own time by diving in the river again, too.
For this part, when you dive back into the river, you can go under for 30 seconds or you can go under for 6 seconds.
Yes.
And if you go under for a certain amount of time, you go back to Delia and she's like, hey, where were you?
Yep. She's like, what? Where have you been, man? I've been over here making like grits and bacon for you.
Right.
If you go back 60 seconds,
yes,
you end up interacting with Senor Don Pizarro de Manquilla, the conquistador.
Yes. And I looked it up. There actually were conquistadors in this area at this time. So that is accurate.
Okay. Yeah, he is a lone conquistador. He has on one of those fancy metal hats with a lot of feathers. He's got the like upturned mustache. He's got the pointy goatee situation. And he's wearing a big metal vest.
And he also does not like indigenous people.
No. Or people.
In general, yes.
In general. So, yeah, he is searching for this, like...
City of Gold.
City of Gold. He wants you to tell him, like, one, where he is. And you're like, oh, are you lost? And he's like, no, I'm never lost. I'm not lost. You're lost. But have you heard where am I and where these things are? Do you know where those things are? And
I'm asking so I know that you know.
Yeah, I want to make sure that you know those things because you look lost. I'm helping you. And you're like, no, I don't know where those things are. So he is like, okay, well, how about you come with me so I can make sure you know where everything is.
And then, yeah, you can either follow him right away or you can say like, nah, I don't want to do this. If you don't do it, then he kind of enslaves you.
Yes, which is horrible.
Yes.
Throws a rope around your neck and enslaves you. Terrible.
And then, so yeah, you find like an indigenous village. And the person you talk to is Tuba.
That's if you go with him willingly. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
If you go with him willingly, yeah, you find this Pueblo village and Tuba is like, oh, what's up? Don Pizarro's like, I don't want anything from you.
Yes.
I don't like you people. He's very evil. And you can either run and catch up with him or you can go with Tuba.
Through that line, you find out that the Gold Village is basically just a lie that the indigenous tell people so that this get left alone. But there's one path where it is true.
Yeah, if you follow him when he stomps off after refusing the hospitality, you do find the 7 golden cities because he stumbles upon it accidentally. When you get there, he runs down. He's like, yay, Eureka, I found it. He gets down to the gate and like pulls his sword on you and he's like, it's mine, it's all mine.
Yes.
I'll kill you, I'll slit your throat. You're like, whoa. Like he gets real crazy with it. And you can either challenge him then, like fight. You don't have anything to fight with, so I don't know what you would do. Or you can leave the city to him and try to find a way to return to your own time.
Right. If
you challenge him, it's actually kind of funny because you basically just like take his sword from him without him basically fighting at all. And he's like, oh, yeah. So funny. I was going to give you my sword so that you could stay here and defend this place. I'm going to go and look for other cities. You stay here. So you stay there, spend your entire life waiting for someone to come and try to steal the city from you.
Oh, really? Okay.
And
yeah, I never got this. Okay.
Being crazy.
Oh.
For gold.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that the ending I did was leave him and then you go back to another timeline and another branch, basically.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that was the second timeline you can kind of see. There's another timeline where you can see another group of indigenous. This group also is aware of time travel and kind of like the tribal leader is able to kind of get you back, but you have to follow her rules exactly, or else like you'll get stuck or you'll become like one with the universe and kind of like an R. Montgomery ending of you turn into quirks and...
Yeah, I had one of those where it's like lay in this exact spot and we're going to sprinkle these antlers over you.
Yes.
And if you move at all, you won't wake up in the right area or at all.
That about covers most of it.
Yeah.
Did you have any endings?
I mean, the best ending that I got was when I got stampeded by the horses. But there was another great ending where it was during that storm in one of the original endings that you and I had taken. We're like rafting down the river. The storm is coming. You can either call for a helicopter or you can decide to try to hike up. And I decided to try to hike up. And you're up on this ridge and you hear like a loud rumbling sound. You can either go towards the rumbling sound, which is off to the side, or you can keep going upward. If you go upward, you get caught in a landslide and you fall back down. But if you go toward the rumbling, you end up in this amphitheater, which is where the horses are. And you get in there and you're like, ooh, hey, this is great. We found the horses. We can kind of like gather them and rustle them out and bring them to Bill. So you start to do that. And as you bring them up out of the amphitheater, you see a lone rider coming towards you. If you decide to wait for that rider, it's like a horse thief guy.
Yeah, there's some rustlers.
Yeah. But if you are like, I don't trust people, I'm going to run away. So you take the horses and try to like ride away with them really fast. Delia's like, oh no, this guy is gaining on us. So
I don't think I got this. Okay.
This is really fun. So the guy's gaining on you and you look back and he's got a lasso. He's like, and he like throws the lasso at you to try to lasso you off the horse. You reach your arm up and you grab it in midair. You yank the guy off.
How?
Reflexes, baby.
Okay.
You just got good reflexes. So yeah, that's probably my favorite ending is when you yank the wrestler. There was also a really weird one where you like end up hiking up and you find these kids who are all in like the canyon.
So it's like these latchkey kids and they formed their own community because they're like runaways.
We don't want to live in the adult world.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
And so yeah, the horses are there. And so you can either leave the horses there because that's kind of like, oh, that's like their calling. Like, oh, like this is their place to that they want to be, or you can like lead the horses out and potentially like ruin this oasis for this sanctuary for these kiddos.
Yeah.
Either way, doesn't matter. It totally works out fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I forgot about that too. Like
yeah, there's so many endings I didn't get. Even though I read this, I thought pretty well and thoroughly.
There's another really weird ending where like you pop up and there's like this weird oasis. There's just a whole bunch of little dinosaurs running around. So it seems kind of like a journey to the center of the earth. So this is a place that time has forgotten. And then so you completely forget about your mission. And basically the story ends right there. And Delia's like, hey, I want to study these. Basically. And that's what you end up doing. And even though like, do you have any experience, in that kind of field of science? Probably not, but
no. Nope. You just resign yourself to life with the dinosaurs on what you and Delia name Evolution Plateau.
Very weird. But yeah, there was some very good grisly endings.
Yeah.
Like there's a part where just lightning comes down and just vaporizes you.
Oh yeah, you're nothing but ash.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
There was a very grisly ending where, because normally the horses are fine. There's one ending where you're going down the rapids. There's that flood happened going down the rapids, and you see like a log come at you, and you're like, "Oh, that's not a log, it's a horse."
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's one of the grisliest endings we ever had. And you find out that this is probably Bill's horses.
Yikes!
Like you said, like you kicked this one off with, a lot happened, and not that much happened at the same time.
Like there's 35 possible endings in this one, and like when we read like Cave of Time, we were like, wow, some of these, there's so many endings and so many possibilities that they have such a short amount of pages dedicated to them.
Yes. This
one felt like it had that in some of them too. Going through that labyrinth, man, that felt like it took forever. But then some of the other things, going with the Conquistador, that really wrapped up in like 3 choices.
Right.
And the dinosaur thing wraps up in 2 choices.
Yes.
Or 2 page turns. And it's like, there's a couple of things in there where it's like, that's kind of wild that you threw that in. You could have developed something else a little bit more.
I would say, the title is obviously Grand Canyon Odyssey. And it generally feels like an Odyssey because there's like just so many random encounters.
Yeah.
So I did like that aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them worked better than others. Some of them were more memorable than others too, obviously.
Yeah, I'm never going to forget. Oh, I just forgot the name of the conquistador.
Was that a bit or were you?
No, I did forget.
This one was mixed. And of course, obviously, we don't like the mysticism of...
Yeah, no, it's always rough when you got a little of that, which you could avoid.
Yeah, and it's really unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would put this towards the back half. I don't think it was... There were parts that worked.
Mm-hmm.
There were parts that didn't.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been, you could have done it completely without the, like, indigenous people, folklore, mysticism
definitely.
elements.
Mm-hmm.
It could have just been time travel in the canyon.
Right.
Right? And then you could have still included, like, the expeditions and different things like that. And dinosaurs. You could have still included dinosaurs.
Everyone likes dinosaurs.
Absolutely. Could have had it all. You could have had it all.
Didn't we almost have it all?
We were rooting for you.
That's a pretty good summary of this book.
Yeah. Boom.
So I guess let's just get to our housekeeping. Make sure that you like and subscribe on the podcatcher of your choice. Mm-hmm. If you can rate us on your platform, either Spotify or Pocket Cast or Apple Podcast, we'd really appreciate it. We got another 1-star review on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But
And it's like, it doesn't even come with words. So like...
well, anyway, if you can just kind of help balance it out a little bit. And if you haven't left a 5-star review on Apple, we'd appreciate it. And of course, we'll read on the podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. I will. Mom, I know you have an iPhone. Just go on there and give us a rating. Mom.
Also, you can go over to Redbubble. We have some shirts. We got stickers. Show people that you'll like the show.
Yeah. Hey, I actually just got a really cool photo from one of our listeners.
Really?
Yeah. Of her on vacation in one of our shirts.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes me happy.
Yep. See? In the Canary Islands, Peter is losing it.
That's fun. My wife wears our shirts every once in a while, and it's very supportive and very nice of her. I always just feel a little embarrassed, though.
No, my kids wear a shirt, and I don't feel embarrassed at all.
But this is me. I'm just always cringing inwardly.
That's okay.
But yeah, we're gonna have more shirts up soon and more designs up soonish. So just look for that. Make sure you follow us on Instagram if you haven't already, because we post memes, we post this stuff, and we post news about if we have any changes to the schedule.
Yeah, and that's where you see pictures from the books.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you see the books pictures.
Yes. What a scoop.
Uh-huh.
I think that about covers it. Our next book will be number 34.
Farty fire.
34. It'll be Cup of Death.
AKA The Mystery of Urasenke.
Right. Because we're reading different editions of that one.
Yeah.
And so I'll be looking forward to talking about that one. So yeah, I think that about covers it for this book club. My name's Peter, I'm a librarian.
My name's Abby. I'm also a librarian.
And this has been Choose Your Own Book Club. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Dong.
That's the traditional bell.